What's up YouTube, Cap over here, and welcome to the Little Cup Champion Leagues as we're on our 7th week and we suffered our first loss last week. So we're gonna see if we can bounce back, but before we do, be sure to smash that like button, and if you want to see more of the Vancouver Wingulls, be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate your support. So we're gonna get right on our way over here, and I'm gonna send out my coughing as he is going to send out something that I do not know yet. He ends up sending out the US travel plug. So I'm like, well, let's see. I've got a couple checks. I can see what this thing wants to do, if it's physical, if it's special. Let's get some information over here. So he ends up going for a volt switch, and I'm like, well, I can deal with that. I'm gonna switch out, go right into. I actually brought in the Shroomish this week. I'm just gonna go into Spritzy because Spritzy can do a decent amount of damage, but this thing ends up tricking me, and I'm like, oh, that's not nice. That's not really nice at all. Why would he want to trick me? And he ends up going for a Fire Punch, which is rather interesting from what I see. So I'm gonna set up my Reflect. I saw this team was highly high in the offensive part. So I'm like, you know what? Let's set up a Reflect team. I think this can do a decent amount of damage. And he's just gonna stand out, feed me soldiers, and I'm like, this thing is scary. This thing is really scary as he's just gonna poison me, and that's not good on anything, just because I don't appreciate being poisoned. No one appreciates being poisoned. So I'm just gonna switch out into my Starbucks once again. I predict he's just gonna go for a Toxic or something, and he ends up setting a Safeguard, and we're in turn 7, and there's not been a lot of huge plays at this moment. So I'm gonna set up my Toxic Spikes, get rid of any possible focus sashes or anything like that, and I feel like at this moment I have a good opportunity to really do some decent damage. Dour Face is one of the things that can really overcome my whole team, and thanks to the Toxic, I will actually go down to this beast of a thing. So I'm like, well, that sucks, but what really works out for me is that the special attack has dropped by 2 stages, and now I can actually start setting up once again on the Wynauts phase, and I can start going for bulk ups and keep on going for bulk ups, as Dour Face will not appreciate anything from Aang itself, because I can go for one more bulk up and I can live a lot of hits, and at the same time I can outspeed a lot of things. I'm pretty sure I can, and thanks to the Toxic Spikes, I will actually live, or I can actually take out Onyx in a couple hits. So that's going to be something I really am looking forward to, just in case if Onyx want to come out. And I took out the biggest threat. So now Shroomish can actually come in and do some decent damage. Feed Me Soldiers will not live a +2. Drain Punch, there's no way it can do that. And I'm gonna be just coasting at this moment, because at this point I have a fully healed Aang that will appreciate anything. And once again, he gets a crit the second time, and Aang lives on the red, and I'm like, oh snap, that was way too close. That is too close. So I'm just going to take out Africa in one hit, just like that. And Min Chao is looking like he's just gonna put in the finest work at this moment. We poison Snake, and he'll do a little bit of damage to my Min Chao, which is rather interesting. He might have not had Earthquake or something. And we'll see the Berry Juice activate over here, as that's what Onyx usually really does. Gets the Berry Juice, and at this moment he doesn't have a lot of things that can take down Aang. The only thing that could possibly take out Aang is his I don't know. I'm not sure at this moment. It's gonna be a close Aang sweep. He learns that I'm Eviolite. No wonder he wasn't doing a lot of damage on me. I'm gonna go for the knockoff, and Demon King will actually go down in one hit, just like that, as Min Chao, the vein of his existence, will take out everyone in existence. And what a great way to respond from our last week, with a really good solid performance against the Wynaut Zoidbergs. And I do believe the magic number is one more match at this moment, and we can clinch a berth in the finals, which is incredible. That is surpassing my expectations for this season. And that's something that I'm really going to push towards next season. It really depends on who wins, who loses. But we'll firmly secure first place at this moment. And we'll put on the pressure on the teams below us. So if you guys enjoy this, be sure to smash that like button. And thanks for watching. This is Cap, signing off.